Hello everyone, how are you today? Just realizing how yellow my eyes look today. I follow an astrologer. If you're looking for him, I'm not getting any money to plug him, but if you go to Namaste Today on YouTube, you'll find him, and I just love all of his stuff, and I'm part of his monthly program, and today was a yellow day, so some yellow in my elephant shirt today, and some yellow in the eyes. Anyways, I digress. So today is really, I'm not even sure what I'm going to title this. I'm sure you've read it if you're watching it. But there's a rebirth energy about today, about really returning to what you're meant to be. So I am using the Circle of Life Tarot today. Can you see this beautiful card where this angel figure is standing on the world? There's a trumpet circling. There's an announcement of returning to what I meant to be, releasing, embracing the changes of the time, and talk about changes of the time in our world right now. If you're watching this video while COVID is going on, if you find it a year from now, then hopefully things have changed, but that still means you're being pulled to this theme. So if you find a video on a tarot read, on a channeling, that you're wondering why you're drawn to it, even though it's not the date stamp that it is, so you're watching it a week later, a month later, then just trust that it's the meaning of the cards that are meant to come. So you were really meant to learn about this particular world, and maybe even in this particular deck. So what is it going to make, what is it going to take for you to stand on top of your world and feel this rebirth, to return to you, to release and embrace, release and embrace. So rebirth is a big feeling, and because I usually pull for the day, I am not saying this is an action that happens in one day. That is not possible, but it's the feeling of the soul when you say, okay, something's stirring in there. Some kind of change is coming forth. You've most likely been working on it. Things have been shifting. We're in the middle of a pandemic in the world, so I would guess some things have been stirring up. And the helper in the moving forward in that is this beautiful Two of Cups. Two of Cups is often a romantic card, but when we're putting it together with this, it's also a balance card. And so there's this beautiful union of masculine and feminine. And so if we're going to embrace a rebirth and our destiny's shifting, and we're going to really see where we want to rise into the world, there's going to have to be a balance of masculine and feminine. But that's coming for today. So what does that mean today, Tony? So I can't do all this in a 24-hour period. I've got work. I've got things to do. What does that mean? That means you start to acknowledge it. You start to look at the pieces. You start to say, I'm feeling a little bit drawn to do something creative today. So that must mean your feminine must want to come into flow. I wouldn't be surprised if that's it. That's been a lot of the energy of the week. But yours could be, I have been doing so much creativity that I feel like I'm going to start making a few lists and a few action steps, and I'm going to knock some things out today. Not in your destiny, but some things for bringing you into wholeness. So what if it's an actual movement of sitting down and doing something tangible that you really know you need to do that brings you into this wholeness? I know that sounds really vague, but I can't possibly say what that would be for you. For me, that might be, there's a creative piece, but for me, that might be finishing my tarot course. So can you get that the creative piece is in there, but it's a little bit more to the masculine, that I'm going to actually sit down and type it? Because rising into my destiny is to start teaching this, not just sharing it, but teaching it. Makes sense as an example? What we're not focusing on today, this card will come up that will be the focus. Believe me, Chariot is often the focus, but today it is not. We're already looking at destiny, and we're looking at where we're at a balance, and we're trying to flow today. We also don't need to make this huge action step of change. So all this is saying is, maybe you're not going to sign up for the course today. Maybe you're not going to announce to the world on Facebook that you are no longer a tarot reader. Now you are going to take doctor school. Do you like that? You're going to do something totally different. So today would be, don't make some huge action step changes. It might not be the day to step in and say, everything's shifting. Today's the day to embrace it. Okay. I hope that helps with the tarot. There is a helper that's coming up today, and I love this deck. This is from the Messenger Oracle by Raven Phelan. It's a beautiful deck. I know it's backwards, but it's got this owl on it called Messenger Oracle. And today's card is Nourish the Soul. What a beautiful jaguar, right? So there's a star feeling here. So if we're embracing our destiny, this is way beyond us. And so this one is Nourish Your Soul. So today, what makes you feel nourished? What makes you feel like you've come from the stars? What is stirring you up? May you embrace your soul today. May you see the destiny that's coming. May you nourish yourself. Be blessed.